top, and what if your future holds everything that you want? Through positive thoughts, we can manifest it all. Let go, but don't give up with yourself for bad thoughts. And know that positive words lead to positive actions. Reality change. We all young bosses. And
I just wrote a little poem for this special occasion. And I wrote it thinking what Gogi means to me. And I just like to share it with everybody, and I called it the Gogi Tools. I am definitely striving to change. The first thing I had to do was be the boss of my brain. Belly breathing wasn't easy for me to learn at all, especially when I've been breathing wrong for so long. I'm proud to say I did it, and now I'm fully committed to this Gogi way of living and 5-second light switches, which is in my best interest, and I mean that with a passion. I went from negativity to positive thoughts, words, and actions. I claim responsibility for all of my decisions, from my time on the streets to my time now in prison. Today, I let go of the small things and the big things. Who would have thought my entire life Gogi is what was missing? I know how to forgive because I am safe from harm. What if I am not my past? What if I don't create alarm? My reality check is this: I know I'm not perfect, but if the 10 and 2 rule leads to ultimate freedom, then learning these tools are worth it. Thank you.
Elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want?
I got something written to know, I don't. First of all, thank you. You always heard the word charisma, and you kind of like related to like history and stuff, you know. Certain people had charisma, and you never really fully understand it until you come across somebody. And the first time I met Coach, I was like, you know, she seemed optimistic. It's annoying, like, why, right? Because we're in prison. I was in this old form of thinking, and the way I got introduced to Gogi is I got tricked. I got tricked. Somebody was like, David, he'll one day be a coach, so I'm gonna call him Coach David. He told me about these books, and we go back and forth with books that, you know, psychology, religion, whatever that interests us. Hey, check this book out, it's a good book. He gives me the book, With Love, Coach, and he says, hey, you know, some of her stories in there is kind of like a lot of the things that we're kind of going through right now. I read the book, and he's like, yeah, whenever you get a chance, just write a little book report about it. I read the whole book, knock it out a day, 2 or something. I write a little book report, like a paragraph, and he goes, oh, wait. And he pulls out the slip, and he's like, you gotta write 15 pages now. And I'm like, what? So, since then, I get in the leadership group, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna get my certificates. Soon enough, I'll go to board, whatever, expect to get denied or whatever. Let's stuff our C files up. And when I get into the group, I see people that's protective of the group. I see people actually participating. He's in college with me, and I don't see that same passion in college that he was about the group. That changed me. David changed me, and then I just see people like, and I kind of, maybe I prejudged or something, but I see the leaders leading and taking it serious. And so I was in a time crunch. I had to complete 3 more chronos to be a part of this group. And I said, you know what, if these dudes is for real about it, I'm gonna do it myself. And I did it in like a month or 2. Got that out the way. And so, yeah, thanks to Coach, but thanks to you guys. You know, you guys showed me that, you know, it's worth it. Let's do it. You gotta do it, that's all I gotta say.
Ultimate freedom, yeah, okay. Motivated by Gogi, getting out by going in. I'm the boss of my brain, yeah, I'm the boss of my brain. Belly breathe and meditate, elevate yourself.
We are headed towards SHU, which is only half shoe now because D has been closed and it's a level 2 now.
So at Pelican Bay,
Right.
there was C and D shoe.
That's right, and they were completely filled.
Uh-huh.
And they were where all the worst of the worst of the worst were kept. And when
Which happened to turn out to be unbelievably some
Right.
of our best Gogi leaders.
That's right.
So we are walking right now on the same road that all the officers walk when they do their shifts. So
Right.
coming in to do their shifts at C and D shoe, this is the road that they walk so that they can get to their shifts. Thank you for all your support during the many changes and transitions. Welcome to the Security Housing Unit and Level 2 facility. Oh my gosh, Pelican Bay has a Level 2. All right, any of you guys who used to call D facility your home, D facility is now Level 2. Hi, it's Coach Taylor, and incredible here. I am in D shoe at Pelican. Yes, I know for many of you who spend a lot of time in D shoe, that's not really the best place to be, but I'm kind of excited because we are actually with some emerging Gogi leaders who are now Level 2s. Yeah, we got Level 2s in D unit, which is awesome, really cool, and some incredible stories. Some of them have been here as a Level 4, so we're gonna just turn the cameras onto them and just ask what it's like now that D is emerging as a Level 2 institution, a Level 2 facility. Greetings, guys.
Hello.
Hey, you're going home soon.
Yeah.
And what are you planning on doing with Gogi when you're home?
I want to give people the gift that I gave.
What do you mean?
You can only change if you want to, and the people that want to change deserve to get the chance that I was given. Gogi allows me to open my mind and be myself. And just the format, the way of learning Gogi is awesome. It makes you laugh. It says, if a kindergartner can learn Gogi, why can't I? I'm 41 years old, and there's no excuse why I can't use my brain in a positive way. And I just want to help people to make the right choice and just have a happy life.
Yeah, cool. It seems simple, but sometimes it's so hard for some people. What's your favorite tool and why?
Well, I would say ultimate freedom.
Yeah, why?
Just want to get out. I want to be a service to the homeless people of the outreach program.
Oh, cool.
And
And how are you going to do that? How can you be of service to the homeless population?
It's cool. My boss down in San Diego, she has a homeless outreach center, mobile homeless outreach, and we distribute food to the homeless.
Cool.
And so at the same time, I can't force Gogi down people's throats.
Right.
At the same time, have a little pizza party or a little something to get their attention, and then when I have them there, just give them the chance to change their lives.
Awesome.
And Gogi is like the best thing, the best way to go about it.
Cool, I love that. That's awesome. So ultimate freedom. What's your name?
I'm scared.
Gary?
Yeah.
And you're a face of Gogi.
Yeah, thank you.
You totally are. Congratulations on going home.
Yeah, it feels good. I learned a lot. Get to hug my kids, my granddaughter.
Yeah.
And basically just lift off, pick up where I left off, but at the same time, have my shoelaces tied so I won't trip.
Yeah, that's a very, very good analogy. Well, congratulations on going home.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
totally.
I want to thank Gogi for giving me the chance.
You were here when D was D.
It's not a great place to be.
No.
Back.
No.
But it's a wonderful opportunity that we're being given to come to Gogi. So
Yeah.
I'll say that I'm excited about Gogi and the positive change.
How did you get from a level 4 to a level 2? How did you get to a level 2? What did you do to get there?
We had no points.
Yeah.
We had no points for
Right.
being in the shoe for so long. We had no points, so they decided that we could come to a level 2 and play.
Okay, so what are you guys doing in a level 2? And how is it? You were housed in D.
We're using positive change.
Okay.
We're our mindsets are way different. So we're trying to correct our behavior
Beautiful.
and use the tools that we're learning,
Yeah.
being given in the book,
Yeah.
to move forward in life.
Awesome. Do you have a shout out to family or friends you want to make?
To my mom, I love you, Mom.
Awesome.
I love you, Mom.
That's super. One more time.
I love you, Mom. Go Gogi.
Beautiful. What's your favorite tool?
Boss of my brain.
Why?
Because I'm the boss of my brain. I make my decisions.
Yeah.
I choose what happens.
Are you nervous?
Nah.
You're not nervous? Your hands aren't sweaty?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever been here before?
It's my first time here.
First time here? Where were you before here?
I was in Saturday at CTF.
Ah, okay, this is very different than CTF.
Yeah. It's a new experience. It's a new opportunity.
Yeah. So tell me, what are you doing when you're here, while you're here? What are you going to be doing while you're here?
Just basically going to group, trying to change myself.
Yeah.
And prepare for the outside world.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a book there. What's that?
It's a Gogi book.
Yeah. Okay. Where'd you get
Gogi.
that? Yeah.
Well, group.
So you run a Gogi group here?
Well, I'm a participant.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm happy you're in Gogi.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tool?
My favorite tool is positive actions.
Yeah. Why?
Because I like doing positive things.
Perfect. Perfect. Any shout outs you want to give?
I'm gonna shout out to my family,
Yeah. Who in your family?
my mother and my sisters.
Beautiful. Ooh.
Yes, I'm currently the facilitator here at Pelican Bay.
Yeah. And where did you start Gogi?
Well, I started in Soledad,
Uh-huh.
and well, I was part of a group there in Soledad, but I didn't really take Gogi serious until I came here, and I was pushed into the leadership role of being a facilitator here because there was very few facilitator or people that's qualified
Right.
to do it. And I have looked over the book, but I never really studied. So I took the opportunity of practicing Gogi with everybody else.
That's pretty cool. What's it like to be a facilitator of Gogi without really knowing much about the material?
Well, for me, it's mean that I'm in a leadership role. So I have to be ahead of the class. So therefore, I have to study Gogi. And I've been taking it serious. So I've been taking the time to study Gogi, practice, and be able to share what I've learned with the group, and also be able to hear how they feel about Gogi. And it's helped me progress a lot.
And what do you think about being on a leadership track? Like leaving here with a certification as a Gogi coach. What would that mean to you?
Well, for me, it's a big change because believe it or not, I was always like shy to talk in front of people. So I felt that I couldn't articulate myself well. But so for me, it was just like, okay, you got to do it. You know, and like Gogi tell you that you got to make the positive decision making. And I had to learn to make positive decision making because for me, change has been hard.
Yeah.
So I've run into a lot of brick roads, and Gogi has helped me, you know, make the right decision.
And what do you think about being here D-Wing of Pelican? What do you think about that?
I mean, we have to make the best of it. We was chosen to come here, so we have to make the best of it here in Pelican Bay. I mean, it's not our ideal place of being, but since we're here, we have to make the best of it.
And what's the opportunity? It's never been done before. You guys are being given a lot of responsibility. Never been done here before. What is the opportunity for you guys?
Well, the opportunity here is that because the administration is actually trying to give us programs, so that's the possibility. I mean, that's the things that we have to take advantage of, is that they're trying to give us programs, so we have to take advantage of the programs that they're offering. And Gogi is one of them, and it's starting up, and they allow us to run our groups and conduct our group. And
Awesome.
And it's just a few of us right now, but we started. So, I mean, we got to start somewhere.
That's cool. What's your favorite Gogi tool?
For me, it's reality check. And I say that because for me, change has been hard. So I made progress from who I was that led me into prison to who I am now. But I often run into troubles and I revert back to that old behavior. So reality check helps you that 8-step forwards and 10 steps, 10 steps forward,
Yeah,
you know, I mean, if you take 2 steps back, you still
still
somewhere.
8 ahead.
You know,
Yeah.
so for me, that reading that tool and really studying that tool helped me understand that no matter what, you're gonna make bad decisions, but
Right.
you also have to have the tools to correct yourself,
Right.
or to be able to prevent yourself from making those bad decisions.
Right.
And Gogi has helped me understand that. It has opened my eyes to that.
Now, you had a mentor at CTF. You had a guy,
I had a few guys
Did
that
you?
was in the Solidad group that when I was in Solidad, that I was in group with
Okay.
Johnny, Malcolm. It was a couple of them there that I was in other groups with or groups, and they helped me.
I think they'd be proud of you right now.
Yeah, they was
Maybe surprised.
Yeah, they helped me. They helped me a lot. Being at Solidad has helped me a lot, and then coming here and seeing that the program was open and that they're offering so many programs, so it also helped me to prepare myself to be a leader and to facilitate groups.
Right, right. So shout out to the guys at Soledad.
Shout out to the guys at Solidad.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Anything else you want to say? Family, friends?
I just would like to say shout out to my mom and to my daughter, and I'm changing and I'm trying to be the best man I can.
Awesome. That's kind of cool. You heard some our leaders, emerging leaders talking to you from Pelican Bay D Unit. Pretty cool. Hi, I'm Coach Taylor, and I am a face of Gogi.
My name's Joshua, and I am a face of Gogi.
My name is Anthony Benavides, and I am a face of Gogi.
I'm Gary Corbin, and I'm the face of Gogi.
My name is Steve, and I'm the face of Gogi.
3 P's. Positive thoughts is the first of these. Positive words and then positive actions. Powerful, productive, and positive reaction.
Elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want? So my name is Anthony Raymond Magdaleno, and at first, getting into Gogi, I really wasn't into it like that. I really didn't read the books like that. You know, I was given books to study and live the Gogi life. It wasn't until my friend Davey here, he invited me to write a song and give it to Gogi as a gift. And I was like, okay, so I rap and I write music and lyrics and stuff, so I was like, okay, I'll do that for you guys, you know, I got you. And I was like, I said, you know what, I'm gonna have to study the Gogi tools, because I didn't know anything about Gogi, so I'm like, how am I gonna write about something I don't know about anything? No, I don't know nothing about it. So I sat there and I read the book, word for word, page for page. And I said, okay, I got a hang of it now. And so this is the lyrics that I came up with. I came up with a hook and one verse. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. Yeah, okay. Motivated by Gogi, getting down by going in. On the boss of my brain, yeah, on the boss of my brain. Barely breathe and meditate, elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want? Through positive thoughts, we can manifest it all. Let go, but don't give up. With yourself for bad thoughts. And know that positive words lead to positive actions. Reality check. We all young bosses, and we will not stop until we all hook from a passing to the people understand that we are all great, and we all living better through a Gogi life. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. Barely breathe and meditate, elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want?
We want to say thank you to Coach Taylor and Gogi. These tools may not seem like they help. If you just try it, they will start working. They'll just automatically make you start feeling everything. Thank you. Keep trying.
Yeah, you could do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. You could do it. You just gotta believe in yourself. Once you start doing the tools, you're gonna see the changes, the positive changes, and you're gonna be able to do everything you set your goals to.
You can believe them because they're Gogi leaders. They're awesome. Pelican Bay Gogi leaders. They are awesome. We're boss of our brain.
Boss of our brain.
Gogi for life.
Gogi for life.
Make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want? Through positive thoughts, we can manifest it all. Let go, but don't give up with yourself for bad thoughts. And know that positive words lead to positive actions. Reality change. We all young bosses.
Mr. Treshawn Trejo.
My name is Treshawn. My favorite tool is belly breathing because it helps me to relax when I'm nervous around groups. And that's why I like that tool. My name is Treshawn and I am a face of Gogi. I'd like to give a shout out to all my family. I would like to say to the youth, there is another way besides doing negative things. You can get through life by doing positive things. These tools really work. I would like to say that it's changed. I'm in the process of changing my life, and I just want to give a shout out to my family and friends that's out there who might see this, and I want to let them know that I'm Gogi for life. Thank you.
May our commitment to the study of Gogi grant us the joy of giving and receiving so that our ultimate freedom may be of maximum service to those we love and infinite others.
We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom.
So let's see your pocket full of Gogi. Show me the pocket full of Gogi. And you walk around with this? Yeah.
Full of Gogi, man.
So what are you doing right now? You're cleaning the floor.
I'm cleaning the floor.
Because what are we gonna do?
Because we're about to have a graduation party right now.
Yes, we are. Leadership. We're acknowledging our leaders.
See, this is not ultimate freedom. This is my job, you know? This is my job, this is the ultimate freedom.
We are at Pelican Bay. We are on B Yard now, and we are going to celebrate with our leaders of B Yard, which is going to be really, really cool. We're excited. They're just preparing the gym for us, cleaning it all up. It's going to be awesome. Awesome.
At least another person with a pocket full of Gogi in their back pocket later on.
Let's do a test.
Let's do a test.
Let's do it.
Check your pockets. Yeah, we'll do a pocket check. I bet you we'll find at least one person.
At least one person.
Yeah.
I'm here at Pelican Bay. Behind me, right back there, those are our leaders. We're going to have an awesome... Yes, and Anne-Marie, our sponsor. And all of our guys are sitting here, and we're going to have a super celebration. It's going to be really exciting. So we're here. We're just signing all the releases right now, and then pretty soon you're going to get to meet all our Gogi leaders here at Pelican Bay. Who's saying hi to me?
Hello.
Hi, Gogi.
Hi, Gogi.
What are you guys doing here?
Helping out.
You're helping out? What are you signing?
Media release.
Media releases, and what does that allow us to do with the videos?
Post the videos and show the world out there all of our progress.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going on YouTube, it'll go on Facebook, it'll go on institutional channel. So you be careful how you sign. That's your autograph you're giving. We want autographs here. All right, we're gonna get started. We got this cool thing going on. Yep. All right, we're lining them up. We're doing the Gogi thing.
Hey.
What do you got to say to your fellow Gogis out there?
Hey, just keep up the good work, you know. Gogi will really change you. Be the boss of your brain, and the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
You gotta give it a chance. You gotta give it a chance.
That's true. We're gonna show this to reception guys. What do you want to say to the guys in reception?
Get your knowledge up. You know, everybody come in here with a preconceived notion. And then when they meet these older cats, like I did, I found out that it's not about what we thought it was. And to keep up with some of these guys, you have to be smart. We're talking about economics, politics, philosophies, you know?
Wow, okay.
And they're already on this journey. We have to catch up.
Okay, what's your advice to reception guys?
If you really want to change, Gogi can help you go down that path, like it helped me. So that's what I gotta say about that.
Cool, love it. All right, I think we should get started. Help us get everybody in their seats. Everybody, take a seat, take a seat. Woo woo! Anne-Marie, you about ready?
I'm ready.
Look at this awesome sign. Pelican Bay State.
Love my God.
We are
with my loud self. I want you guys to give yourself a huge round of applause. You guys are super successful on VR. Completely. Okay, first up, Mr. Arnoldo Cosio.
Mi nombre es Arnoldo Cosillo, soy parte de Gogi, lo hago en español porque todavía no puedo escribir bien inglés. Este es uno de los programas más fáciles y accesibles que he conocido. Es ayuda en todo lo que quieres hacer y estar tranquilo, ser positivo. Un saludo para mi familia, Fuerza México. Me siento orgulloso de todo lo que están haciendo allá con el terremoto y todo el desastre. Saludos.
Mr. Chang Min Deng. Mr. Sergio Nunes. Mr. William Coco.
Hello, my name is William Hopiao, J60454. I got interested in Gogi maybe a couple years ago. I really wasn't interested into it because it was holding up the yard program in the shoe. But then after a while, like I told Coach Taylor today, that I started getting interested, learned that it was made by prisoners for prisoners. So that was pretty cool. It's not being forced on us. So I would say if anybody wants, try it. I just want to give a shout out to my nieces, my sister, my family, my son, my daughter. I love you guys. Take care. Thank you.
Mr. Richard Jackson.
My name is Richard Jackson, and I'm the face of Gogi. I just want to give a shout out to my wife and my kids, and I love y'all, and I'll be home soon.
Mr. Maurice Johnson. Mr. Sia Lin. Mr. Sia Lin. Mr. Nathaniel Locke. Mr. Nathaniel Locke.
My name is Nate. I'm a face of Gogi, and I'd like to give a shout out to my family, my sister Shatana, Kevin, my brother Kevin, my son Darion, my mother Irana Wells, each and every one of you guys. I love y'all, my grandmother, my grandparents, and I just appreciate everything y'all do for me and the positive input that y'all keep giving me to get my life together. And I'm in here doing that with a lot of positive energy in this negative environment. And I appreciate you. Thank you.
Mr. Ramon Mendoza. Mr. Ramon Mendoza. Mr. Justin Montgomery.
My name is Justin Montgomery. I'm a face of Gogi, and I want to give a shout out to my son, Emerson. At first, like I said, I didn't take Gogi serious. And a lot of things that I've done, I didn't really take serious. But I continuously to stress and emphasize to you that everything that you do in life is you have an ultimate decision to do. And I want you to be the boss of your brain. I want you to know that you can do anything and everything that you put your mind to. And I'm trying, so I'm doing things that, I'm being positive, and I'm doing things that's gonna get me closer to home. And I just want you to know that, and I want you to know that I love you. I'm Justin Montgomery, I'm a face of Gogi, and I wanna give a shout out to Daisy Okaroma and Akili Okaroma. Daisy, I'm taking a number of programs and classes to make my transition much better upon my release, and to make my release much closer. And I just want you to know that I love you, and my love is free and it's unconditional, and it has never changed. And Akili, I want you to know that you're a young lion, and every time I call, you're always roaring. And it's just delightful to know that you're always roaring every time I call. And I want you to know that you're the boss of your brain. I want you to continue to read and educate yourself. I love you both. Thank you.
Mr. Christian Montoya.
Mr. Montoya!
Mr. Juan David.
My name is David, and my favorite tool is boss of my brain, because I am the boss of my brain. Hey, just want to give a shout out to all my loved ones out there. I love you. My name is David, and I'm a face of gold. What's up, loved ones? Hey, my name is David Wynn, and I am a face of gold. I love you. I love you, my peeps, my families, right? Brothers, my sisters, right? Hey, Nate, I love you. Diane, I love you. Stephen, pops, moms, cousins, auntie, uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces, everyone, right? Look, I am loving today. Today, we just graduated right now, right, from Gogi. I've been doing this, and I know I need to speak up more about these things that I'm doing in here, and I know I be bugging you guys all the time, but, you know, this stuff, it's on hit, because it does work. So when I begin sending you all this stuff, right, just know that it's real, and I love you. And I know I asked you to read a bunch of stuff in the past, and I know you guys are kind of busy, but this time, this stuff is really easy to read. So perhaps this time you open it up and learn some tools like I did that have helped me on my ways. I love you, loved ones.
Mr. Tron Goodwin.
Mr. Tron!
Mr. Eric Robles.
Mr. Eric Robles!
Mr. Kevin Rogers. Mr. Alfred Sandoval.
Mr. Alfred Sandoval!
Do the dance, do the dance.
Mr. Alejandro Sandoval.
Mr. Alejandro Sandoval!
Hi, my name's Alex, and I'm a face of Gogi. My favorite tool is boss of my brain, because when you're boss of your brain, nobody can tell you what to do. You make your own decisions, and you control your life the way you want to control it. So first of all, I want to say hi to my daughter, Jackie. I love you, baby. I love you, and I know that you're out there with your beautiful daughter, so please take care of her as well and give her a big kiss, and I love you guys. I'll be home with you guys soon. Mi mamá, mi papá, I want to say too that I love you guys. Los amo. Cuídense. y aquí estoy luchando por mi libertad every day para irme pronto a la casa con ustedes. To all the young kids out there in the world, I want to say that you guys are our future. You guys be smart about the decisions you guys make, and just be smart, be positive, and you guys can do it. You guys are wonderful kids. You guys are brilliant. You guys are smart, and just don't let the wrong crowds influence you in the wrong ways. Thank you guys.
Mr. Alejandro Santana.
Mr. Santana!
My name is Alex Santana. I want to send a shout out to my loved ones. I want to say thank you for being there for me all the time, and I really appreciate all your support. I also want to send out a shout out to everybody that's doing Gogi. Keep it going and positive. Just remember, when you might be at your worst, don't think that. Be positive. Use triple P's, and they're always going to be there for you. I send a shout out and much love. Thank you.
Mr. Jacob Taylor.
My name is Jacob, and I'm a face of Gogi. I want to say hi to my kids. Gia, I love you. Nico, happy birthday. And my wifey, I love you too. And the rest of the boys.
My name is Jacob Taele. I'm the face of Gogi. Starting Gogi, I didn't really commit to it at first, but then I started learning the tools and actually trying to apply them, and it kind of helped me. So I just want my kids to know that you are the boss of your brain. Diego, Makai, Nico, you guys are the boss of your brain. You make your choices in life, and you just have to be a good boss of your brain. So that's my message I want to send to you guys. I love you guys. And to my daughter, Gia, I love you, baby. And Jonesy, I love you so much, wife. And that's it. Gogi for life. Officially a Gogi leader. I did it, babe. I'll be home soon. And I just want to say I love you guys. And you know we're gonna make it. Just stay strong with me. We got this. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Kulina Tuck.
Mr. Kulina
Hi, my name is Touch. First name Kalina, and I'm a face of Gogi. My favorite tool is claiming responsibility, because it's not about your past, it's what you do moving on forward. Thank you.
Shout out to family.
Shout out to all my little baby kids out there. What's happening? Hi, my name is Kalina Touch. I'm a leader here, and I'm a face of Gogi. And my favorite tool, like I mentioned earlier, is claim responsibility. And as I've grown through the stages of my life, I realized that, sometimes we can't get past the stuff we did in the past, but we can move on and take responsibility of our actions now. And being in an environment where it used to be so negative, there's so many positive people here. I take that, I move forward, and I try to affect change. And to all my family members out there, all the nephews, nieces, my sister, my little brother, you guys look at this, man. You guys inspired me to do that change. So hopefully one day, maybe, who knows, I'll be out there with you guys. Thank Gogi for everything.
Mr. Elvis Tuck.
Mr. Elvis Tuck!
Hi, my name is Elvis Tuck. I'm a face of Gogi. Been participating here for a couple years at Pelican Bay. And I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that's doing it, and to my sisters Trina, Priscilla, and Angelica, my mom, my dad, and my family. Thank you.
Mr. Victor Vera.
Mr. Victor
Mr. Brian Yang.
Mr.
Mr. Eric Robles.
Mr. Eric Robles! Wait.
Hi. Two, okay.
Oh, there might be a duplicate. Yeah.
Oh, he's awesome!
Gabino Sandoval.
My name's Gabino Sandoval. I'm a Gogi for life. This has been an awesome experience for me. I really came to understand the boss of my brain is my best tool. I never thought how powerful boss of my brain could be. Now I know that I'm in control of my thoughts, so I know that I'm coming home. Jam, Nemo, Tony, I love you guys. I know I failed you guys all my life, but I promise, babies, I'm coming back. I love you guys. Mom, Dad, carnales, thank you for never abandoning me. I love you all. Gogi for life.
My name is Johnny Lee. I'm a face of Gogi, and I don't know much about anything all Gogis. I grew up in here, been here for like 21 years, so I have 2 kids, and for me to be able to teach them, taught them anything, first I had to have all the 2. I had to be positive, think right, and Gogi is the way, so it's my start. Peace.
Hi, my name is Anthony, and I'm a face of Gogi. I want to give a shout out to all my family members, all my loved ones, and Grandma, that music was for you. Hi, my name is Anthony Raymond Magdaleno, and I'm a face of Gogi. You know, over the years, I've struggled with a lot of things in life. I really didn't understand a lot of things. And it wasn't until recently that I started studying the Gogi way of life, and it really helped me out. It helped me control my anger. It helped me make more positive, productive, and powerful decisions in my life. And I just want to let my family know, all my loved ones, dear Nay, dear Fran, dear Valerie, my little sisters, I love you guys, and I'm trying. I'm working hard. I love y'all.
Hi, my name's Jermaine. I'm the face of Gogi, and I'll be home soon. I love everybody. My name is Jermaine William, and I'm the face of Gogi. I just started this program, and it helped me a lot. It helped me to stay positive and do my time. And I just want to shout out to my family, let them know I love them so much. I got a son, and I just want to let you know I love you. I miss you so much. To all my family, I love y'all, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Pip Chang, and I'm a face of Gogi. I'm a new member to this Gogi program. You know, I'm still learning the basic tools and stuff. So I'm trying to hopefully help me change my decision making that I've done in the past, and move on to make positive decisions. So I just want to give a shout out to my niece, my nephew, and my sisters out there that I'm doing my best to change. Hopefully I see you soon. Take care. I love you and I miss you.
How you doing? My name is Frank Aguirre. I'm a student of Gogi, and I'm here as a guest to Gogi graduation. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud of all my friends, and I'm hoping to be here next year for my graduation. And I'd like to give a shout out to my family and people, and let them know that I'm doing real good. And we gotta continue this struggle and working hard for everybody, so that not everybody follows the same cycle. And I appreciate it and thank you for all the help. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hung Lee, and I'm the face of Gogi. My favorite tools are the positive thought, positive word, positive action, because I believe that what we accumulate in our mind will come to our words, our speech, and if our speech becomes our action, because I'm a man of our word. And then I want to give a shout out to all the future Gogi people. Hey, this tool works, so go on, keep on. And to all my loved ones, my family, my mom, my sisters, my little brother, I want to show them that the reason I do these programs is to better myself, to show them that I can change. Thank you.
Hello, how y'all doing? My name is Pon May. I'm serving life in Pelican Bay, and I heard about this Gogi class, and I just want to give it a try. And shout out to all my brothers and sisters, mom and dad. I love you, and my son, baby Jordan. I love y'all. Let's go, Gogi.
My name is John Edwards. I'm a face of Gogi, and I just like to send a shout out to my mom, my grandma, my wife, and my stepdaughter. You know, and tell them I'm here trying to change my life, so that when I get out, I can be a healthy part of their family and their life out there. You know, I love y'all.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna rock and roll like this is 2017. All right? I want everyone to repeat after me. May our commitment to the study of Gogi grant us the joy of giving and receiving, so that our inner freedom may be of maximum service to those we love and even in others.
I remember in 2015 when we had applied for a grant, and the grant was actually to provide Gogi to shoes, C&D. And when I first got up here, I was warned, oh, you're filling that cart up with a lot of books. Ma'am, you just aren't gonna need that many books. These guys, you don't know these guys. These guys aren't like other guys. Here at Pelican, nobody's gonna program. I said, okay, and I filled the cart with mile-high books. And I went on my way, so I pushed my little cart down C and D, going into each of the units. Hi, do you want a program? No, I'm not into programming. Well, it's not a CDCR program, it's Gogi. Well, what's Gogi? Well, Gogi was created by prisoners for prisoners. You haven't heard about Gogi? No. It's not a CDCR program. I'm from a nonprofit. I'm a volunteer. And I'm here just to give you a Gogi book. And if you read it, you can read some quotes from other Gogi people. Within an hour and a half, all the books were gone. So I'm wheeling back this empty cart. And they said, well, where are the books? I said, I need more. They said, they took them? Yeah, they took them. And they want more. Fill up the cart again, knocking on doors. Hi, I'm with Gogi. Word passes very quickly. Yeah, we know, we'll take what? 186 guys out of SHU graduated from Gogi. When they closed SHU down, where are my leaders going? Where are they putting these guys? They're shipping them off. I go to see a leader, he's gone. He's a whatever. Now we're sending letters. Start Gogi where you are. They're walking on the yards. Hey, I spent 26 years in SHU. We're doing this yard the Gogi way. Okay, whatever the Gogi way is, we're doing the yard the Gogi way. They moved our effort to A and B yard here. And we let this culture begin to grow here, slowly but surely. We don't have big graduations because really we don't want the spotlight on us just yet. We don't want a lot of dignitaries here because we don't want anybody to know what we're doing. We want to plant our roots so deep that our tree is so solid that even when funding is gone, Gogi stays. Even when there's a lockdown, Gogi's in the housing unit. We want to make sure that the fabric of every moment that we spend here and outside is laced with our tools. Every cell of our body resonates with being able to use these tools. So when they said, well, you know what, this is the first time we've ever had a leadership team like this at Pelican, ever. Don't you want to bring in people? No, just the leaders, let them bring a friend. Let's keep it between us. Let's build this culture slowly and surely.
So my name is Anthony Raymond Magdaleno, and at first, getting into Gogi, I really wasn't into it like that. I really didn't read the books like that. You know, I was given books to study and live the Gogi life. It wasn't until my friend David here, he invited me to write a song and give it to Gogi as a gift. And I was like, okay, so I rap and I write music and lyrics and stuff, so I was like, okay, I'll do that for you guys, you know, I got you. And I was like, I said, you know what, I'm gonna have to study the Gogi tools because I didn't know anything about Gogi, so I'm like, how am I gonna write about something I don't know about anything? No, I don't know nothing about it. So I sat there and I read the book, word for word, page for page. And I said, okay, I got a hang of it now. And so this is the lyrics that I came up with. I came up with a hook and one verse. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. Yeah, okay. Motivated by Gogi, getting out by going in. On the boss of my brain, yeah, on the boss of my brain. Better breathe and meditate, elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want? Through positive thoughts, we can manifest it all. Let go, but don't give up. Reach yourself for bad thoughts. And know that positive words lead to positive actions. Reality check. We all young bosses, and we will not stop until we are hooked from a past until the people understand that we are all great and we are living better through a Gogi life. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom.
Good afternoon, first of all, to everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here present at our first Gogi graduation at Pelican Bay, very first one. So you guys know we haven't had so many positive programs in the past years, but for the few past years, like 2-3 years, we've been bringing more and more positive programming to this yard. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Alex Sandoval, and I'm the chairman for the Gogi facilitator group that we'll be holding on Wednesday nights with Richard over there in the chapel. And first, the one that introduced me to Gogi was Richard. He told me about this Gogi group that they were running over in A-Yard, and I really had no idea what Gogi was, but I was already in the path of my positive change. So, it become my interest in learning more about Gogi and what Gogi is about. So I went and pursued the opportunity to bring Gogi to this yard with him. And ever since they brought it over here, it's been working really awesome. And for that, I'd like to thank to all my facilitators that been part of this group and that been helping me push this program forward in the yard. And they make their effort to correct their lives, to become positive every day, because the world has a whole different aspect of us in prison, that we're all bad people, but we're just trying to send a message out there to the world that we're not such bad people as they think that we are. We all made mistakes in the past, and it's normal. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. That's what being a human being is about. But we also can correct our mistakes and learn from our mistakes. So the main thing is that I try to encourage people that just because you did something bad in the past doesn't mean that you got to stay there. You go and correct your mistakes and move forward. And we got to think about our kids out there in the streets that are out there growing up without us. They're growing up in the wrong crowds. People misguiding them, not showing them what it's about. Just like we were misguided maybe, or we decided to join the wrong crowds for whatever reasons it was. So I just want to elaborate a little bit on how Gogi has helped me to change my ways, my thoughts, my feelings, and everything. And pretty much, I try every day to concentrate on some of the tools, and depending on the mood or on the attitude I'm having at the day, I try to practice some of the tools, like to make me reflect and correct myself, so I don't end up doing negativity like I used to in the past. I used to simply use, like, when I'm having a bad day, I easily use the tool of boss of my brain. Boss of my brain teaches me that I'm the boss of my thoughts, and nobody else can put any thoughts in my head that I don't want in there. So once I learn how to be the boss of my brain, I can correct my thoughts, and I can guide my life. I always believe that every decision we take in life, it always starts in the mind, because when we start having like negative thoughts or thoughts that are not good, then we react too fast, and we take those negative actions that lead us into trouble or whatever it is. And sometimes we don't mean to do them, but sometimes we don't take the time to slow down and think about what our reaction is going to be. So the Gogi tools are simple tools that anybody can use. The thing that caught my attention more about the tools is that other prisoners created these tools for us. Prisoners in other prisons came up with this idea to create these tools for the next person that's going through the same struggles that they went through. And those tools are a simple way and a form of helping us how to struggle with those battles that they already struggled. and it works for them, so they feel like it could work for us too. And I also feel as well that it could work for us because it's been working. We're going on 2 years that we started this group over here, and so far it's so good. And I'm glad that a lot of people are putting their time and their effort into programming. And I just want to encourage everybody to sign up for the Gogi programs, to participate in the Gogi programs, and try to teach those tools to your kids, because that right there will be real helpful for them, so they don't have to make the same mistakes we made in the past. And before I end this short speech, I just want to thank Coach Taylor and her staff for everything that they've done, for being amazing people and believing in us and giving us the opportunity to change our lives, to correct our mistakes, and bringing these wonderful programs to our yards that are going to make a big difference for our futures. And I also want to thank Richard and Ms. Moreno for taking their time out of their daily lives to come over here and run this program for us, and get us our certificates, get us our crowns, whatever we need to get to improve ourselves. And before I end, I want to thank all my facilitators and all the guests that took their time to come out here with us today and spend some couple hours with us. And thank you guys. I'm proud of you guys. I'm very grateful that you guys are here, and keep moving. Keep working on your tools. Keep working on your courses. And I mean, together let's change this Gogi culture, and let's make it happen for all of us. Yeah.
Good afternoon. I just wrote a little poem for this special occasion. And I wrote it thinking what Gogi means to me, and I just like to share it with everybody, and I called it the Gogi Tools. I am definitely striving to change. The first thing I had to do was be the boss of my brain. Belly breathing wasn't easy for me to learn at all, especially when I've been breathing wrong for so long. I'm proud to say I did it, and now I'm fully committed to this Gogi way of living and 5-second light switches, which is in my best interest, and I mean that with a passion. I went from negativity to positive thoughts, words, and actions. I claim responsibility for all of my decisions, from my time on the streets to my time now in prison. Today, I let go of the small things and the big things. Who would have thought my entire life Gogi is what was missing? I know how to forgive because I am safe from harm. What if I am not my past? What if I don't create alarm? My reality check is this: I know I'm not perfect, but if the 10 and 2 rule leads to ultimate freedom, then learning these tools are worth it. Thank you.
I got something written to know, though. First of all, thank you. You always heard the word charisma, and you kind of like related to like history and stuff, you know. Certain people had charisma, and you never really fully understand it until you come across somebody. And the first time I met Coach, I was like, you know, she seemed optimistic. It's annoying, like, why, right? Because we're in prison. I was in this old form of thinking, and the way I got introduced to Gogi is I got tricked. I got tricked. Somebody was like, David, he'll one day be a coach, so I'm gonna call him Coach David. He told me about these books, and we go back and forth with books that, you know, psychology, religion, whatever that interests us. Hey, check this book out, it's a good book. He gives me the book, With Love, Coach, and he says, hey, you know, some of her stories in there is kind of like a lot of the things that we're kind of going through right now. I read the book, and he's like, yeah, whenever you get a chance, just write a little book report about it. I read the whole book, knock it out a day, 2 or something. I write a little book report, like a paragraph, and he goes, oh, wait. And he pulls out the slip, and he's like, you gotta write 15 pages now. And I'm like, what? So, since then, I get in the leadership group, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm gonna get my certificates. Soon enough, I'll go to board, whatever, expect to get denied or whatever. Let's stuff our C files up. And when I get into the group, I see people that's protective of the group. I see people actually participating. He's in college with me, and I don't see that same passion in college that he was about the group. That changed me. David changed me, and then I just see people like, and I kind of, maybe I prejudged or something, but I see the leaders leading and taking it serious. And so I was in a time crunch. I had to complete 3 more chronicles to be a part of this group. And I said, you know what, if these dudes is for real about it, I'm gonna do it myself. And I did it in like a month or 2. Got that out the way. And so, yeah, thanks to Coach, but thanks to you guys. You know, you guys showed me that, you know, it's worth it. Let's do it. Gotta do it, that's all I gotta say.
Good afternoon, I'm Justin Montgomery.
Hello.
So, I came across Gogi about 2 years ago. I was reading the inmate shopper, and it listed self-help programs in there. And I'm like, let me check it out. But prior to that, I'm like, let me check it out. But prior to that, I didn't care about programming. I was like one of those guys in the shoe when Coach Taylor just described programming. What? No, it had not happened. I took pride in getting the 115 and racking up points until I started to be the boss of my brain. And at that time, I didn't know I was being the boss of my brain by picking up the Gogi books or enrolling in self-help programs and things like that until I read the self-help book, Gogi, Teach Me How to Gogi. And they had the tools, Boss of My Brain. And I was reading the statement of it. And it says, I create the thoughts in my brain. I create my own thoughts. Nobody else can create those thoughts. And so I will make that change. Not the CDC, not the administration, no. And like I said, I wasn't thinking about my family, friends, loved ones. It was all about me, and I was being selfish. And it came to a point in time that I was like, hey, like at first I didn't care. I really generally didn't care. I'm like, I got life in prison. Nothing's going to change for me, nothing. And I started just like picking up things, and I'm like, okay, let me do this. And when I came across that, I said, oh, they got this SB 260 and 261. Maybe I can get a certificate and manipulate the board, you know, and get a certificate here and manipulate the board to let me go home, right? And I was like, nah, that's not really going to work because you got to do more than one certificate. And the guys on the yard is like, yeah, that's not going to work because the board have a line of stuff that they want you to do, and they're going to ask you questions. So I just can't do the work. I have to learn the steps and tools. So I purchased the book from the inmate shopper. I wrote the address, and I spent $50 on it. And I never did the program. The book went to the trash. So I wasted $50. And I'm like, thinking about it now, like, what an idiot. Who throw away $50? So about a year and a half ago, we have Gogi here in prison. Richard, I'm going to chapel. Richard like, hey man, we got Gogi service, we got Gogi programs. You should try one. Tried it, filled it out, started learning the tools, and I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. I started enrolling in other programs and doing other programs and really being the boss of my brain. And now every day, I keep Gogis on me, pocket full of Gogi. I walk around with a pocket full of Gogi. I pass them out to individuals that I'm talking to. I send them home to the kids, to my nieces, my nephews. Every letter that I write, I put a Gogi inside that letter. And so I use the tools, boss of my brain, belly breathing. I like to eat. You see my belly? It has to go in and out. My belly has, if I'm eating and my belly don't move, I'm not satisfied. So, and when they said, put your one hand on your stomach and one hand on your chest, and which one is moving, my stomach was moving. So I know that oxygen was getting to the brain, and I was creating better thoughts, right? But I also noticed at times when it was going to the chest, and that became detrimental for me and other individuals. So, the 5-second light switch, I utilized those tools. I had an incident a couple months ago, and one of my partners, Jacob, he said, man, use the 5-second light switch. It was past 5 seconds, but I still was able to utilize the 5-second light switch, right? Because I knew what those actions would become of. So, with the Gogi, like, I've completed 4, I'm working on my 5th book, The Anger Management, and actually like reading them and doing the courses, it has helped. And like I said, I have a son. He's acting up in school. He's 12 years old. Little things that, but we know that we think it's minor now, you know, talking back to the teacher or just like picking on kids and stuff like that. We think it's minor until something major happened. So I thought about it. I'm like, hey, let me send him a Gogi, and I write about it. I'll send him a pocket Gogi and let him know that he can use the what if, the reality check, the ultimate freedom. He can use the positive thoughts, positive words, and positive actions. Because, and he's the boss of his brain. And that all these tools work. And you can't manipulate me or the administration, the teachers, or anybody by saying, oh, he did it to me first. I've been there, done that, and it's you. It's not them. So right now he's hanging on. He's doing the program. Every time I talk to him on the phone, he's asking me about different steps and how do you apply certain steps. So unfortunately, we only have 15 minutes. I write in the letter. That's a letter. That's a letter starter. I mean, we start the conversation. That's how I start my conversation. So I'm proud to be in this program, and I want to continue this program and continue on the streets and continue everywhere that I go. And I always have a pocket Gogi. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna rock and roll like this is 2017. All right? I want everyone to repeat after me. May our commitment to the study of Gogi grant us the joy of giving and receiving, so that our inner freedom may be of maximum service to those we love and even in others.
Let's tell our warden, why is Gogi different and why do we appreciate his support? Someone.
David.
Where's my son?
Who's David? Hello. Thank you for allowing Gogi to come onto this yard. Because Gogi is a culture. It's a lifestyle. It's not just, a program that we pick up and we're done with. Initially, I thought that was what it was. I was like, I'm gonna get my certificate and I'm done. And then one day, Coach came in and someone asked her, hey, how long is this program for? She's like, Gogi? Oh, Gogi's for life. And I was like, oh, crap. And guess what? It is for life. It's a culture. You develop these tools, you learn them, and then you keep them in your pocket for a time that you might need to pull it out and utilize it, right? And I have used it. And because I've used it, I was like, dude, this stuff really works, right? And it's so simple. And a lot of people cynics. I was a cynic. And you know what? Until you try it, see, when I tried it, that's when I knew. I was like, okay, you know what? Slowly it's working. So for all the doubters out there that said, hey, this stuff, hey man, this ain't working, it does work. And we want to thank you for bringing it here and for allowing us to bring it out into this yard to slowly shift the culture. Thank you.
just want to tell you how much I appreciate you guys, your willingness to try new things and participate in the programs, and how many guys here agree with what David just said? He's not out on some planet somewhere by himself that he drank Kool-Aid, but it really does. So,
Not today.
So, well, that's good to hear. So hopefully, more and more people will participate in Gogi like you guys did, and it'll just become a lifestyle here. So that's what we hope. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
My name is Anthony Raymond McDonough, and I was introduced to this Gogi culture, this Gogi lifestyle. My friend right here, David Gwynn, and at first he asked me to write the song, and I was kind of stuck because I really didn't have any idea what I was working with. And I write lyrics, I rap and I sing, and I didn't know what to write. So I actually had to read the book word for word, page for page. I was telling this story earlier. It really brought a light from somewhere deep within, something that I've never had before in the life that I've lived, And I wrote these lyrics on the hook and the verse. So this is the verse. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. Yeah, okay. Motivated by Gogi, getting out by going in. I'm the boss of my brain, yeah, I'm the boss of my brain. Better breathe and meditate, elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want? Through positive thoughts, we can manifest it all. Let go, but don't give up. Rid yourself of bad thoughts. And know that positive words lead to all positive actions. Reality check. We all young bosses, and we will not stop until we all look from our past. Until the people understand that we are all great, and we are living better through a Gogi life. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom.
You guys can sing too, come on.
We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom.
I'm Justin Montgomery, and I've been doing Gogi for a little bit over a year. And prior to doing Gogi, I didn't care about programming. And programming I took pride in getting 115, racking up points. That was something that I took pride in. And prior, we didn't have these programs here at Pelican Bay. And we have the 5, we have Gogi, we have creative writing classes. And now I'm taking pride in taking these classes. So, and I was told by a number of people that you are the ultimate person who approve these programs and want these programs to continue. And thank you.
It's good, you're fine.
All right, good afternoon, Warden. Mr. Warden. My name is Alexander, and I'm the chairman for the Gogi group, for the leaders. And I just wanted to say that we're grateful on my behalf and on behalf of everybody else here. I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to bring these wonderful programs into our facility. I know Coach Taylor and the rest of the other people that run these programs, they might have reached out to you or you reached out to them, however it played out, but they're here now. And we thank you because it's making a difference, not just within the prison system, but within our lives. Because through these programs, we're becoming responsible people, we're becoming more mature, we're bettering ourselves in ways where we're starting to become positive and we're starting to all that negativity that brought us here to begin with in the past. And we thank you for everything, and Hopefully we can continue to keep getting more and more programs that keep this positiveness going on in the yards and everywhere else. So thank you guys for being here, and thank you for allowing us to have our first graduation in Pelican Bay.
Yeah! Dignitaries do have a very long day that hasn't ended. It won't end for a long time, but let's let them leave hearing us say our pledge. So please stand and let's say our pledge, and then we can let them get on with their day. Please repeat after me. May our commitment to the study of Gogi grant us the joy of giving and receiving, so that our inner freedom will be a maximum service to those we love and infinite others. Oh my gosh, incredible. Pelican has 80-something leaders, and we got to see every one of them. And the rap song, and the warden came to say hi, and there's the Pelican Yard. Officers are going home. We're going home. We're gonna go get some dinner. Incredible day here at Pelican. And as you can tell, they're all serious about their Gogi. Way serious. Okay, we're gonna head on out.
And to all my Usos out there, you know, Gogi's the way to go. So if you're interested in change, Gogi is the way. It'll help you. It'll help you really change. That's what I gotta say.
So talk to me about Gogi in Mandarin.
Gogi 这个 program 是一个非常好的，它改变我的人生，改变我的思想。最重要的是，它让我的心去认识很多，去认识，去帮助很多需要帮助的人。然后，因为我是有那个终身的，我也不知道什么时候我可以回家。他可以给我证书，可以让我早日见到我的父母，就这样子。Thank you.
How do you say Gogi for life in Mandarin?
一生的 Gogi.
一生的 Gogi.
Yeah, Gogi for life.
一生的 Gogi. 一生的 Gogi. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, he just did a shout out for Gogi in Mandarin Chinese. Cambodian. Doesn't even matter if it's good. There's somebody out there that speaks Cambodian that doesn't speak English who's really going to appreciate you right now. Oh, come on, let's do it.
ជម្រាបសួរ ខ្ញុំកូលីនៅតូច ខ្ញុំនៅនេះ Pelican Bay ពីងធ្វើGogi ចង់ live ជីវិតយើងល្អជួយម្នាក់គេធ្វើល្អដែរ and you know live សប្បាយ and you know ចែកគ្នាជាមួយពុកម៉ាក់អរគុណ
Beautiful. How do you say Gogi for life in Cambodian?
There's no word for Gogi, but it's Gogi Michavit.
Michavit?
Michavit.
Michavit.
But.
Vit?
But.
But.
Yeah, V-U-T.
Michavit.
But.
Gogi Michavit. Yay! Gogi for life. Yay! Okay, we had Cambodian in the house. Cambodian.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamase, yeah.
In the Vietnamese community, and I'd like to say kính thưa quý vị, có cơ hội được học hành trở nên người tốt, and I'd like to say that Gogi is going to help anybody that wants to improve their decision-making skills, and this is a great class for all Vietnamese people. Thank you.
Awesome. And how do you say Gogi for life in Vietnamese?
Gogi cả đời.
Cả đời.
Cả đời.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gogi.
I'm a face of Gogi. My name is Trung Nguyen.
Gogi.
2017.
Gogi cả đời. Gogi cả đời.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yay. Woo. Gogi in Vietnamese. Whoa. Woo.
Somos de la familia Gogi. Nos graduamos, estamos comiendo ahorita. Este programa es un programa muy bonito para todos, para los niños y para todos los que queremos cambiar. Todo se puede en la vida. todo se puede en la vida. Todo se puede. Gogi, Gogi for life.
Okay, how do you say it in Spanish? Gogi for life.
Gogi por vida.
Okay, hey. Gogi, Gogi por vida. Yeah, Gogi por vida.
Gogi.
Yeah, we got it. Okay, we got it in Spanish.
Ayukui, Nick now, Richard McCovey, Shregon Mewumachuk, Casa Oskan, Skuye Mesquo, Met Tomao Gogi.
Oh, beautiful. Gogi for life. How do you say it? Yes. Woo! Yeah, beautiful. Gogi in American Indian language. Yeah. Woo! May our commitment Oh my gosh, what an amazing week here at the Bay. Incredible. Outside, that's the housing units. All of our guys went into their housing units. They all got full bellies. It's been an awesome week. Connor and I are headed back to Los Angeles to air this footage and get it up on YouTube and share it with you all. And wow, great week at the Bay. Thank you, Gogi. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all our leaders who are willing to make a stand for making positive decisions. Our Gogi leaders are the solution to the problem. So, no longer the problem, we're the solution. That's kind of cool. Yay, Gogi! End of a good week?
A really good week.
How was it so good?
It was nothing but positive words,
Yeah.
positive vibes, and positive actions.
Yeah, what do you think?
Very good week.
Yeah. Incredible week at the Bay. We are leaving our yard and the sun is going down. Gogi, yeah! We're out of here. It's been awesome. Thank you for the gate and we will see you on our next trip to Pelican Bay. We are now outside Pelican Bay. Here's the tower. We are now outside Pelican Bay and we are headed to the airport. We're gonna fly back out, head out to LA. It's been an extraordinary week. Keep up your Gogi. Keep up your Gogi. Gogi for life. We're serious about it. Way serious about Gogi for life, forever. Every minute of every day. Every tool, every way. Gogi for life. So tell me your name.
My name is Johnny Howe.
Yeah, and you had a number you attached to that.
H11077. That's my CDC number. That's each person once they're sentenced, they're given a number.
So when did you get that number?
About a year after I murdered another human being. It was about 1991.
In 1991, you were given what number?
It's called the CDC number.
And what is it?
It's identification number that each prisoner gets once they're sentenced.
And what's your number?
H11077.
One day you won't be that number, right?
Right. I'm not that number today.
Tell me about that.
Today I'm a Gogi peer coach. Today I'm somebody who gives back to my community, somebody who is willing to be of service to my community, where there was a time in my life where I was extremely selfish and ungrateful and careless and didn't care about anybody else but myself. And today that's not me.
So before, that old you was that number?
Yes, for the first 20 years of my incarceration.
20 years?
Yes.
Wow. What changed?
For me, Gogi had a huge part in it. There was a lot of things going on in my life. I had just went to board after 20 years of incarceration and I got denied 15 more years.
Oh.
I was sitting in the hole for an assault. I had a case pending for drug trafficking. and I had a DA referral for drug trafficking as well. And I was sitting in the hole and in that seg. And for me, that was rock bottom.
And today, it's a very different picture.
Yeah, well, it was actually about 4 years ago. I was sitting in the back of this very day room, in the back of this gym.
Yes.
And you were up here for the first time.
Mhm.
And I was sitting in the back, kind of not participating, just listening.
Right.
But I knew that I needed to change my life. I knew that change needed to happen. And you had said, if you want to be free, if you want to truly experience freedom, be of service to your community.
And you
So
heard that.
I wrote it down.
Oh, you did?
I wrote it down, and I put the date and the fact that you said that. And
Are you going to hold me to that now?
well, actually, I'm holding myself to that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about that level of freedom?
Well, I started thinking that maybe I can be of service to my community. Maybe I can give back. Maybe I can share my experiences, the fact that I've hit rock bottom and decided to adopt these Gogi tools and
Yeah.
this lifestyle that comes with Gogi.
Talk to
and
me
make
about
better
the
choices.
lifestyle. People get an image of prison life,
Yeah.
and they kind of have this sense that it's like constant violence and terrible things. But talk to me about this Gogi lifestyle, this kind of culture that's growing. Talk to me about that a little bit.
Well, life can be like that for you, but with
Okay.
Gogi, I make better choices.
Okay.
Today with Gogi, I have 12 tools that help me make better decisions. Instead of resorting to violence, I can resort to being boss of my brain.
Okay.
Instead of allowing another person to tell me what to do, I can be boss of my own brain and use 5-second light switch.
Wow.
I can experience true freedom
Mhm.
with Gogi.
And all of that, you're doing that and being of service.
Yes.
What do you mean when you're being of service? What do I know you're teaching Gogi.
Yeah.
What does that look like for you?
Well, every Friday night we come into this gym and we spend about an hour and a half. We have 8 groups with approximately 10 people in each group.
Great.
And we go over the 12 tools of Gogi.
So talk to me about what does the future look like for you? What is that for your future?
For me, the future definitely involves Gogi.
How and why?
Well, one is because it's changed my life so far, and it's led me in a great direction and somewhere where I want to go and spend the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So volunteering,
Mhm.
whether it's in here or whether it's out there, I'm going to continue to be involved in Gogi.
Okay, so let's talk about the out there thing.
Mhm.
How does that happen for you?
Well, for me, being a term to life inmate,
What does term to life mean?
someone who's sentenced to either 15 to life, 25 to life, 7 to life,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
That's considered a lifer.
Okay.
We're required to go to board, appear before the Board of Prison Terms, and we have to go and show that we're suitable for parole.
Well, that has to be stressful.
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all how I choose to look at it.
Okay, so when you go in front of these people that really determine whether you get to be free or not,
Hmm.
what do you tell them? What are they asking of you?
Well, now I tell them the truth. Before I lied and tried to manipulate them, and
Oh, really?
they seen it. They seen it. I was trying to be somebody that I wasn't, and they called me on it.
Okay.
And it was true. But today, it's about being honest. It's about being genuine and authentic. Showing them that I'm remorseful for what I've done.
Mhm.
Showing them that I'm truly sorry and continue to make amends for the life that I've taken.
Hmm. And so you go to the board and they say, okay, we find you suitable. Then what?
Then I contact Gogi. I contact Coach Taylor and Coach Lee,
Yeah.
and I let them know I'm on my way home. What can I do to be of service to Gogi on the streets?
And what normally happens is more like transitional
Yeah,
housing?
transitional home,
What does
yes.
that look like? So you're released here, you go where?
Yeah, you go to a transitional home. For
Okay.
me, I believe that's the best bet because they have the experience of helping me get things such as my ID,
Okay.
Social Security, get my groundwork set,
Okay.
get a foundation set so that once I'm out there, I have my feet on the right track.
Okay. So what is a real ice cream sundae with strawberries going to be tasting like pretty soon? Because you get these things, you don't get those kinds of foods.
No.
Tell me some of the things you're going to go out and get to eat.
Any kind of food, actually.
Really?
Yeah, anything but state food.
So when do you think you'll be home?
By the end of next year.
End of next year.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful. And are you ready?
I'm prepared.
Are you happy?
I'm definitely happy
Happier than?
than I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah, thanks to Gogi.
Wow, that's beautiful. Well, you have a lot of work to do. You know, we're getting a couple hundred letters a week into our mailroom.
No problem.
We got a couple thousand Gogi groups going on across the nation.
I'll do my best.
Well, you do already.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you on your good work.
Thank you very much.
We need you in our mailroom.
I'm on my way.
I know you
I'm
are.
gonna continue to do what I need to do to be out there with all of you.
Are there any other things that you'd like to say?
Just thank you for the opportunity. Thank you
Yeah.
for helping me change my life.
Yeah.
Thank you
you're
for
welcome.
giving me a different outlook. Thank you for giving me something to replace my alcohol and drug addiction, my criminality.
Yeah. You're Gogi for life, huh?
Gogi for life.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me a Gogi a hug.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
Thank you, you are too. My name is Johnny Howe, and I am a face of Gogi. Man, it's a beautiful day today. We just participated in the Gogi reunion, and it was a blessing. See a lot of the people that were inside with us. There was probably about 8 people from Soledad prison that we were together doing Gogi. Some of us facilitating, some were participating, but being out here together and sharing that, like, it's worth all the work that you're doing in there. If you're in there and you're going to groups like every other day or every day, and you start changing your name to Ducats, it might be a time to know that you're doing the right thing. And there's gonna be times where you're gonna get frustrated and it's gonna be hard work, but man, it is so worth it. Like, to be out here and experience like a bigger part of the Gogi family. Like, I don't have much of a family. I've never been to the family reunion, but this was my family reunion. Being able to be with people that you've seen in books and seen in videos, and being with Connor, who's like a rock star. You know what I mean? It's been a blessing. And man, I just want to encourage you guys and let you know, like, I had a 15-year denial in 2010, and I'm out 8 years later. I've been out for 4 months. I was able to get my first job was in the Gogi mail room. I've been doing that on Mondays. Then about 28 days out, I got a job as an alcohol and drug counselor, and just been a blessing. So I just want to encourage you and give you hope, and just continue to let you know, like, man, life is remarkable out here, and you guys are doing the right thing. Just keep it up. Thank you. My name is Johnny, and I'm a face of Gogi.
All right, first of all, good afternoon to everybody. Thank you for being here today. My name is Alex Sandoval. I'm the chairman for the Gogi group over here in the Chapel. And today we're gathered here today to celebrate our second graduation of this Gogi group that we've been running here in Pelican Bay for 2 years now. So, first of all, before I get started, I want to thank Coach Taylor for being here today. We want to thank Coach Carlson for coming out here with us today. We got 2 other staff here with us today. We got Kara doing the audio over here. And we also got Nate in the back with the other camera back here. We got our CRM, Mr. Losako over here, that we also like to thank for helping us get together today. We also want to thank Ms. Moreno. And we want to thank Tommy Ringo in the back as well. Aside of the people I just mentioned today, we want to thank all staff that's present here today to help us run this event, and all the staff here at Pelican Bay Prison, which is the warden, assistant warden, captains, anybody that helped us get this event put together today. So we want to thank everybody, and thankful to all our leaders for running Gogi here. And I mean, we're just getting ready to start another day, and today I want to share a little bit about Gogi, how it started in this prison 2 years ago. I believe the only ones that actually knew about Gogi were the guys in the shoe, because Gogi started in the shoe. None of us out here had an idea what Gogi was. And so Richard, one of our guys that helped us start the Gogi group here in the yard, which unfortunately is not here with us no more today, but he helped us bring the Gogi group to his yard. And we started with 12 of us, 12 leaders. And 2 years later, we're up to 2 different groups of Gogi leaders. We got 25 that run in the chapel on Thursday nights, and we got another one that runs about 50 guys right here in the gym. So we have had a much improvement and increase on our Gogi in this yard, which I believe now in the yard we've got about 200 guys doing Gogi every day. So I want to thank everybody that's been doing Gogi, and I want to encourage everybody to continue doing Gogi and take advantage of the great tools that Gogi provides for us, so that we can make that change that we want to make. So when we come home to our families, to our communities, we're welcome with open arms, instead of being fear that, oh, these criminals are getting released back to our streets and we don't know what to do. We want to be the solution to our problems in our communities. We want to come home as respected men, changed individuals, not the same person that we came in here. And I want to thank everybody for the effort you guys have been doing to become positive, to make that change that we all somehow we all want to have. And me myself, I had a great change with the help of Gogi, that helped me a lot. So thanks to everybody again, and I'm going to keep this short because we got a long day and we only got a couple hours to get the celebration going on. So next coming up, I want to introduce Mr. Mike Swanigan. I guess he wants to share some words with us.
So with the fellas, right? Hey. How everybody doing today? Yeah, I just came up here to give you guys a few words of encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Most of you guys, I know most of you guys around here from the yard. You know what I'm saying? And then a few of you guys are in my group that I facilitate. But I just wanted to give you guys a few words of encouragement to let you guys understand that in order to change starts with us right here. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that we do and the tools that we learn in here and the understanding that we get from each other can transcend over to the yard. Even though that society and looks at us a certain way with a stigma, we understand that that stigma is not who we are. You know what I'm saying? We came in one way and then we're going out a different way. You know what I'm saying? So just like Gogi says, getting out by going in, you have to actually look inside yourself to understand who you are before you can actually reach out and help somebody else and make a difference in your community. You know what I'm saying? So for most of us, you know what I'm saying, we started off rough. I haven't been doing Gogi that long, but just by me starting doing Gogi and paying attention to some of the tools, I've learned more about myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though it gets repetitive, sometimes the individual might not want to do the work or things like that. But over time, if you strive, you know what I'm saying, you can actually make a difference within yourself. Because Gogi really is about self-change and self-empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So like one of the tools is positive thoughts, which is powerful, being productive and staying positive. You know what I'm saying? So if you can actually change the way you think, you can change your actions. So in order to change your actions, you have to actually be conscious on the subconscious level and on the actively conscious level of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So over time, as these things transform you into a new man, it's going to take time. But you actually strive and want that. You know what I'm saying? Even myself, there's a lot of things that I struggle with. Some of you know my personal business, some of you guys don't. But through other outlets and even through Gogi, by me training my mind and coming here with some of you guys, building with some of you guys, getting different perspectives, it has allowed me to actually change who I am, you know what I'm saying? But not only for myself, but for my community, my family, and even for some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? As we all stand here together, you know what I'm saying? It takes a lot for us to come in week after week after week and do the same stuff over and over again. But over time, it actually ingrains something in our mind. As we ingrain something in our minds, it will lead to a change in our actions, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to encourage you guys to continue and keep up the good work and push forward, you know what I'm saying? Because if we don't move forward, then we're going backwards. And if we're not building, we're just decaying. So I think over time, that some of you new guys will understand that Gogi can actually make you a better man, but it's up to you to take the first step. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming out.
That's right.
Okay, please give another round of applause for Mr. Swanigan. Okay, next we'd like to introduce Mr. Rodriguez, one of our newest members of Gogi.
Good afternoon to everybody. I'm gonna make it short because I'm a little nervous, but I just want to say that doing the 4 books wasn't easy, but my Sally was one of the first persons to encourage me to do it. But there's one more person in here. First of all, I did it for myself, but there's one more person in here that really deserves appreciation and for everybody to see that this guy's really moving Gogi, and that's David. David. This gentleman right here kept telling me, you could do it, you could do it. Even though when I kept giving up on day rooms, this guy kept telling me, you know, you can complete it. He was my mentor, but first and foremost, I did it for myself and my teenage daughter, and I'm getting close to going home, and I've been down a long time, and I had nothing to show for, so I think this tool right here really made me change, and it helped me out a lot. And David was one of the persons that really pushed me to do it, and that's why I'm here. And I wanted to say thank you for that. David. Thank you.
All right. Give Mr. Rodriguez another round of applause.
So the original first Gogi song that I wrote for you guys, it's just one hook and one verse. And Coach Taylor wants me to sing it again, so I'll do it for her.
Do it.
We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. Yeah, okay. Motivated by Gogi, getting out by going in. On the boss of my brain, yeah, on the boss of my brain. Better breathe and meditate, elevate yourself. Everything that you do, gotta elevate yourself. 5-second light switch, old thought, new action. Through Gogi life, we can make it all happen. What if you make it all the way to the top? And what if your future holds everything that you want? Through positive thoughts, we can manifest it all. Let go, but don't give up, with yourself for bad thoughts. And know that positive words lead to all positive actions. Reality check. We all young bosses, and we will not stop until we unhook from our past, until the people understand that we are all great and we all living better through Gogi life. We gotta claim responsibility for all that we do in this life. And once we understand this, then we'll gain that ultimate freedom. Thank you.
Okay, we got two more guys coming up here to speak with us this afternoon, and next we have Mr. Dane. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Dane. Coming up here, Mr. Dane.
Remember, if it's too long, cut.
I'm up all night, roll different sets all y'all. We are face leadership on the Pelican Bay State Prison. Well, if I speak too fast, you guys not understand me. So you guys got to give me time to speak slowly, so you guys can. Use the mic, okay. Oh, they can hear me now, right? First, I'd like to thank you to Coach Taylor. Hello, Coach Taylor. And also, I thank you, Ms. Moreno and Lasaco and all the volunteers to start this program at Pelican Bay State Prison. And thank you to you all for here to join with me. And also, I'm thanking my two friends, David, Wynn, and Eli Todd. That's why I'm here today, because of two of them. Once again, just for you, Coach Taylor, I'm thank you so much for you for sharing Gogi book with us. And your kindness, your compassion, your presence have helped and encouraged many of us. Yes, Gogi is a true champion of many ways. I love Gogi book so deeply, so this message to you all I send. You understand me, right? Do you understand? Okay. I'm not done yet. Gogi way give me, okay, so well. Gogi way give us a lot of chance. Chance all like getting better. and help us to feel all confident. And I'm grateful to Gogi family for believing in me and for believing in all of us. Gogi too is the joy of human nature and the value of our life every day. We must 100% all in with heart and soul for them to work. Gogi way, I know, to keep me and you on track and keep us stay out all the trouble. And keep us fight ultimate freedom, which pick us up whenever we stumble. I hope you can understand me, do you? Gogi tour gives value to my life. I hope it does the same for you. Gogi have teach me a better man today. I'm very proud myself get into the Gogi. I am in 50, I think I know everything, but I'm not. Until I'm start with Gogi book has helped me control my anger. We must commit ourselves to Gogi with heart and soul. Discipline ourselves, let go and forgive, because their value will make our life better. And also make life of those around us safe. We must sacrifice to help others to further Gogi. We must also be mindful, respectful, and be the boss of our brand. The most important, we must claim responsibility so we can gain or control our life to get better decisions. Number 1, respect Gogi rule. Number 2, commitment to Gogi. Number 3, confidence in Gogi. Number 4, discipline or good time to Gogi. Number 5, sacrifice or good time to help others. Number 6, patient, participate with Gogi. Number 7, no excuse get into the Gogi. Number 8, never quit to learn from the Gogi. Number 9, be kind, help others. Number 10, we are a Pelican Bay leadership Gogi. We the face of the Gogi. Gogi for life. Are you hear me? Let's hear it loud and clear. One more time, please. We are leadership at Gogi Pelican Bay. Got it? And also, I have a story to like to share with you all today. How I get in this, stand up here with you. I'm very glad to stand here with all y'all to share this story. 18 months ago, David is my friend. He talked about Gogi. I say, hey, what the hell Gogi? Oh, now I call you AKA Gogi man, because he talking about commitment. He talking about confidence. They talk about discipline. They talk about sacrifice. They talk about patience. They talk about no excuse against Gogi. He talk about never quit, and he talking about control your anger. All right, I get into that. And then 3 days later, he slide in my door, sell not 1 book, not 2 books. He sent me 4 books Gogi. And then he ran off so fast I never seen him. I didn't get a chance to cuss him out because you know what? And then I took the 4 books, I put it on the table. Some reason the book kept looking at me. I didn't look at it now. And I said, all right, let me check it out. When I checked it out, first I waited. First line, second line, and then I keep going until I end up at page 10. Okay, I get into that. And 16 months later, look, 16 months later, I received the first certificate. I've been in for 20 years. The certificate, the first certificate I ever received at Gogi in state prison. Not 1, not 2. I have done 10 of them. I'm proud myself to be here with you all today. Finishing all that.
They've been instructed to go like this.
Yeah.
They go like this.
Yeah, they want to put me away. Yeah, I know. They try to tell me my toes. I have to say, may not tell you yet. Hold on, I still got some more coming for you. See, you can feel me now. I have a red glass. Where I'm at right now. Okay.
You ready to say God bless you very much?
Not yet. Anyway, talking about, okay, just may God bless you all, watch over us, and help Gogi to keep going. Thank you very much to you all for such a big goal. Okay, but shortcut, thank you.
Good job.
All right, how about that? Give me one more time for Mr. Dane. All right, our last guy coming up here today, before we get started on our town hall project we got going on later, please give a big round of applause for our talented Mr. Magdaleno, our Gogi rapper.
So, hey man, how y'all doing today? For most of you all know that I wrote the Gogi song for the last one, for the last graduation ceremony. So I'm here again today with a new one, and I would like to share it with all of you. You know what I mean? I hope you guys like it. It took me a minute to write it, so here it goes. I know, it's just gonna take a little time. I know, everything's gonna be better for us. I know, it's just gonna take a little time. I know, everything's gonna be better for us. So we done all been through hard times. We done all experienced the worst. Now it's time to better ourselves, y'all. It's time to break this curse. Through Gogi we can do it. And I'm gonna tell you how in this verse. We gotta live right, exercise love, share compassion on this earth. They provide us with these tools as a guide to success and growth. And I know that we can do it. It's on our approach. We can live in ultimate freedom and live a life just like Coach. Be free from what binds us. Yeah, we can learn to let go. Fill them up with positive thoughts, and we can excel to greatness and move on to that next level in life that awaits us. It's gonna happen slowly but surely. We just gotta be patient and getting out by going in. It's gonna flood the nation. I know, it's just gonna take a little time. I know, everything's gonna be better for us. I know, it's just gonna take a little time. I know, everything's gonna be better for us. We be out the block, out of mind, out the way, steady, doing our thing, make it through another day, staying true to ourselves, making a positive change for ourselves and others around so that we can make a way, we can live right, using the tools of Gogi. I can feel it in my bones, yeah, it's happening slowly, as this culture shifting positions is steadily growing, everybody doing their thing, rising up in the show, and it's Gogi for life, and it's our time to shine. These tools will have along the way on this road we call life. It's gonna be okay for everybody doing time. Just stay true to yourself and represent Gogi for life. I know, it's just gonna take a little time. I know, everything's gonna be better for us.
Do the first one time.
You guys want to hear the first one?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Magdaleno, give it one more time for everybody that came up here to speak to us today, share their real experiences and their words of encouragement. And right before we get to this exercise, I just once again myself want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you for participating in Gogi, and just continue to do good, continue to program, continue to strive what's better for us, you know, and let's come home to our families, to our loved ones, as better people. So thank you guys for being here again, and please give a round of applause for everybody in Pelican Bay, and B Yard, and A Yard, and everybody that's doing Gogi. We want to send a shout out to everybody out there.